Hey guys, welcome to Where the Road Gets Real. I'm Chris Toon. I'm going to be your host. We're going to drive up and down all of Southeast Idaho. I'm going to pick up a local expert and we're going to talk about some of the things that matter, some of the things that don't, and literally everything in between. So buckle up and let's take a ride. Today, I'm going to be introducing a new segment to the show. It's going to be called Between the Lines. And came up with that because Brayden and I work together. We're on the same team, and we are going to be coming on every other week or so and talking about the things that, maybe we're catching up on, inform you guys about, just having honest conversations about the real estate industry. So let's go pick him up. All right, man. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
So I was just telling them that we're going to start a new subcategory within the podcast called Between the Lines, right? Kind of go with the driving theme. And we're just going to talk about, more local, what's happening between us because we're on the same team and kind of helping people out. So you brought up a misconception, or maybe just people don't even know, but how do people get, like, how do they meet up with a realtor, or how do they find one to work with?
Great question. So I guess in general, most people, for example, there's so much technology out there nowadays, and most people are like, oh, I can do this on my own, right? Like, all I have to do is jump on a big site, a lot of the big home sites out there, or platform, and just reach out to the property owner themselves or the listing agent themselves.
Want, more information and stuff.
Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people find out that when you reach out on those online platforms and click get more information, you are sold as a lead.
Yeah, you're not just contacting a front desk office worker to get more information. Like, you're getting set up with somebody who's not necessarily connected to that property at all.
Most of the time not, I would say. But yeah, a lot of those online platforms for real estate or homes they're created as lead platforms.
That's their sole purpose.
That's exactly the purpose that they are there, is to find people that are interested in buying or selling real estate, and in a sense selling them as a lead.
Well, they don't make money from just giving information. They're trying to make a sale.
Yep. Yeah, so for example, a buyer, someone decides, hey, let's buy a house, and they jump on a site and find a home that they like. They click get more information, and immediately they get sold as a lead. And they have an agent that will reach out to them, or multiple agents that will reach out to them and hound them, because now everyone knows that they're looking for a house.
They're an active buyer.
And so their goal is to obviously connect with that buyer and get them to commit to working with them, or going to see that house with them.
Right.
And a lot of people actually like reaching out to online because they're intentionally trying to reach out to the listing agent.
I mean, you had something come up the other day too, right? Like, where somebody was like looking for the listing agent and just couldn't find them.
Yeah, on one of my listings, I got a phone call from a buyer, and she had said, like, I've been trying so hard to get a hold of you, and I've been using these other sites, and I've clicked get more information, to try and get in touch with you as the listing agent, and I kept getting sent to other agents, and I kept asking them, "Are you the listing agent?" And they kept saying no. So finally, she tracked down my number on the right site and called me and said like she only works with listing agents. She does not work with buyer's agents. She likes to work directly through the listing agent because they have all the information on the home.
Right.
Um, so we talked about that a little bit. But she was really frustrated that it was so hard to find the listing agent, which is tough with technology because there's so many different online platforms.
Well, it's so easy when you're first starting out and you don't know anybody in particular to go and ask those questions or
Yep.
go look at a house. Uh, I've always told my clients that when we're sitting down, actually, one of my last listings, I sat down with them and I was like, I know you're looking, right? But you should also not just look at the houses, but look at your agents too. Like interview, see who's going to work best with you. Uh, there's different marketing styles out there. There's different there's different personalities.
Yeah.
What works for one doesn't work for all. So maybe a marketing style that would work for your home, you're going to go with like your sister's cousin's dog walker, right? Which they may turn out to be amazing. They also may not. So why, if you're going to trust somebody with like your biggest purchase, um, why would you just hand it off to nobody? You know what I mean? Or somebody you
Exactly.
don't know and trust.
Right.
Like go through that
Exactly.
interview process and not. Now, I mean, it's not also a good or a bad thing either to be set up with somebody right off, the internet. You just don't know that person,
Yeah.
and they have no connection to that property most likely.
Yeah. And that's a great point. Anytime I've hired a lawyer or an accountant, a CPA, like you want to make sure that they know what they're doing
Right.
and that they're experienced. You're not just wanting to click a button and have someone randomly show up and help you and expect that you're going to be taken care of. You want
Yeah,
to do your homework.
totally. And you want that personalized feeling too. And I feel like sometimes people get wrapped up in, they clicked the easiest thing out there, right? And sometimes that's getting information. And then I don't know, I guess maybe part of the misconception that I see is that people feel stuck just because you talk to somebody. Like you now have to use that person. And well, maybe you don't feel that that person would be the best for you to work with, but you
Yeah.
feel connected and then you kind of lose interest, right? And I've seen that happen a couple times. So, I mean, I think it's really trying to find the right person for you and your home and that transaction to make it a personal transaction for you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's a great point. Like, you have to make sure that you align with who you work with and
I don't
you,
want to, I mean, I know you and I, how we do our stuff is like our clients aren't just another number,
right.
right? Like they're clients for life and really become family. I saw that was that meme the other
Yeah.
day. It's like, they say don't get friendly with your with your clients and it's like you're out having dinner with them and stuff like that. It's
Exactly.
just, they're people that you want to do business with and you want them to do business with you. So
Yeah. And you have to, at some point, realize, like, hey, maybe I'm not the best fit for this buyer.
yeah.
Um,
I was just gonna say,
but
does
I
it ever go
know,
the opposite way?
yeah, I mean, I'm not the best fit for you in what you're looking for,
Mm-hmm.
but I know someone that I can connect you with that I feel would serve you better in that way. And so I think that's really important
Yeah.
to be able to just not have to try and force every single
It shouldn't be a forced transaction.
transaction. Yeah,
For
exactly.
sure.
Yeah.
Have you seen these bikes, dude? Like they haul ass.
Yeah, those e-bikes are amazing. I
They're
actually
so
want to get one
quiet.
for
So
hunting.
quiet.
But yeah, I saw a post on Facebook, the city of Rexburg or Rexburg Police Department. whatever put up a post saying that they're having more and more accidents and problems with e-bikes, and because technology is surpassing the local laws and everything, like they're having to watch out more for
oh,
e-bikes and like warning people like, hey, they're way faster than you think. When you buy these for your kids and everything, like they're pretty dangerous. They're
oh, they're
not
like
just regular
street
bikes.
legal like bikes going out there. Yeah, they're crazy. It's funny. Last year was it? No, it was 2 years ago. It was like pre-elk hunting season, and we were out riding in Alpine, and we had taken the kids, so I had like a 110 souped up to like a 130, but I looked like a clown on there, like whipping up, and we went by and like, oh god, it was beautiful. But you brought up for hunting. I'm like, dude, it'd be great if you just didn't have that noise
Yeah.
scaring everything around you. So. Yeah,
Yeah, they make them so powerful. Like you can wheelie those things over
yeah.
easily in the mountains.
How long do the batteries last?
They last a long time. I think they have like different battery pack sizes,
Okay.
and you can pack like an extra battery too on the most bikes, so you can like swap it out
Not bad.
as you're going. But yeah, I mean 4 or 5 hours, like nonstop,
It's about
probably.
as much riding time as I
Yeah.
could probably do.
I'd be beat.
I don't go crazy though. I'm like the chill rider.
Yeah.
It's like I'll catch up with you later.
I used to be crazy. I used to like the jump and the hill climbs and everything. Now I just want to get out and get back home
Yeah.
safely.
I can go up the hill. It's coming back down, and I'm like, can we walk it down? Is that appropriate? I mean, I got kids to go home to.
Yep.
But
yeah,
man. So I'm gonna wrap things up, I guess.
There's my fishing buddy right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love living in like a small town. Like, we can just like go down. Like, hey, I know that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the
Yeah, we just passed the
fly
old
shop.
Jimmy's Fly Shop there.
Dude.
Yeah, which is now owned by Fly Fish Food.
Okay.
But if you've never been in there, like it's the coolest little fly shop.
I gotta
ever.
go.
And they're so experienced.
Yeah.
So if you want to get into fly fishing, they're your guys.
That's a spot to go to in Idaho Falls.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Speaking of which, you gotta share your secret spot soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a couple.
We'll have to turn the cameras off for that one.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, if you need help finding somebody to work with, and maybe it's us and maybe it's not, but really look after your own best interest and do your research, interview who you're working with. Like we're saying, whether it's lawyers, CPAs, you're handling a huge transaction. So go out there. It's for you. It's where we have pretty tough skin. So, you can say, hey, I don't like that. Or, you don't align with me. And you should align with your agent. Somebody who's going to protect you in your best interest. So
and that should be totally, that is totally fine. And that should be totally fine for you to interview the agent that you want to work with, to make sure that like your goals are going to be met and that you do align. And if you don't, like that's okay. There's many other agents out there that will for sure. Yep.
Well, guys, we'll see you next week and catch you later.
See ya.